Hello, my name is Roberto Ribas. I'm the professor for your online Math 142 course. And I wanted to go over a few points about this course and real quickly, and some things about our campus. First off, I want to discuss some student attributes for online success. And particular importance for a student to succeed in a course like this is self-motivation. You're going to have to be persistent. If you run into computer problems, you're going to have to be the kind of person who solves them, doesn't just turn on the computer and run and it doesn't boot up today. So well, that's it, I just won't do my homework. And you have to take personal responsibility to solve these problems because you're home alone a lot when you run into difficulties, whether they're mathematical difficulties, computer difficulties, difficulties working with Blackboard or the technologies involved. Second thing is computer literate. This is an online course, so hopefully you have internet at home. You have easy access to, and high speed would be wonderful. You're the kind of student who checks your email daily. You probably play around on Facebook and use online technologies. It's not reasonable to sign up for an online course if you don't own a computer and you've never done much on the internet. We're going to use YouTube, you're going to use Google, Word documents, you know how to do attachments to emails, etc. Modern, normal things people do on computers. The third thing I would say is time organization. An online course takes generally as much time as a regular course. So this Math 142 meets, a regular course would meet for 3 hours a week in class. And you would be expected to do 3 to 6 hours of homework a week as well. So you can budget 6 to 9 or 10 hours a week for this course. I've organized the course into 15 modules, as you'll see in Blackboard. Each module basically corresponding to a week in a normal semester. And so you can estimate, to be safe, 6 to 10 hours for each module. So in other words, if a module is due 12 midnight a Sunday night, for example, you can't log in at 10 o'clock on Sunday night and say, oh, well, I've got to do my online work. You could do that if it was a discussion board for a regular class and you just had a couple things to do, but not when it's the whole week's work for the course. So you need to have time organizational skills that will allow you to say, well, Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Thursday nights, I'll work 2 hours each of those nights on my math homework. You have to be reasonably well prepared in the academic area. Online, since you're a little bit more on your own, it's not maybe as easy for a student who's struggled through the prior class. So I would think ideally you've got a B or better in your prerequisite course, such as Math 120. You're tested easily into this course. If you took Math 120 4 times and finally squeaked by with a C, taking an online course is probably a risk. Without the teacher by your side, it's going to be a little bit harder for a student who's borderline prepared for the course. We have other options available. I teach a hybrid version of the same course, which as of this moment still had a few seats for spring of 2011. Maybe you're watching this in the future, but we have hybrid courses which are half online, half in class. They generally meet 1 day a week. We have face-to-face sections that meet, in my case, 2 days a week. So you have other options to take this course if you don't think online is going to be the best one for you. I'm going to show you a few things about our campus if you're signed up online and you haven't really been on the campus much. Here is a map of the campus. So you turn in, these are the parking lots off of Chaparral Drive here. So if I scoot the map over a little bit, you can see Chaparral. And you park in one of these parking lots, this out of the way. And I'm actually right now sitting in the CM building, Computers and Math. So you're kind of almost in the center of the campus. So you walk through the campus around the newly redesigned quad here and back through, actually you can go through the middle of the CM, there's a number of ways to get here, but through this courtyard here, my actual particular office is sort of almost at the point, like the high point here of the building. It's the last office down this hall. Right on this side is the Math Science Tutoring Center. I spend a couple hours a week in there. You can get free tutoring for this and any other math course you ever take at Scottsdale in the Math Science Tutoring Center. So a great resource available to you right there. Wanted to point out my office. I hope to see some of you in the office. I will be doing some online office hours as well, so there are other options besides coming to the campus. And I wanted to point out the Math Science Tutoring Center. You'll have to come here to get that help, but it's certainly a valuable one. Now if I go to Blackboard, I'm going to log into your actual course. Let's see, I have a number of them here, so I've got to find the right one for you. 11, Math 140. Here we go. I'm going to show you a little bit of the design of this course, though you're probably seeing this video on the course as well. My contact information is under your instructor. And then I wanted to click on the link Go to Class where you'll find most of your work for this course. With the speed of our campus internet. Okay, here are the blocks you'll go through. Block 0 is sort of an introduction, and you have 15 blocks in here. In each of these blocks, among the things you're going to find is a checklist or survey of all the things you're supposed to do in this block. So you're supposed to complete a block a week. The deadlines are going to be in your schedule link on the web page. And these need to be done by the deadline. If I will be printing and checking to see who has finished the homeworks in each block to say a 70 or 80% accuracy on each one of the assignments. So they need to all be done at the deadline. That doesn't mean you can't go back and improve those scores, but I want you to have done them by the deadline. And those will be marked. So if you fail to do them on a timely basis more than, say, 3 times in a semester, those will start counting against your grade. So that will all be outlined in the syllabus. So as you're doing these, you need to get them done on time. And particularly for the students in the hybrid classes, we'll be using the assumption that you've done this on time before the class actually meets. Now, online course, this is just to keep us all working at the same place in the course. So hopefully this has given you a few of the ideas about how things are going to work in your online or hybrid course here at SCC. Welcome to the course again. Hope you have a great semester, and if you have any questions whatsoever, contact me at your earliest need that you need to, earliest moment you realize you're having any questions, and we'll find a time to meet and see what we can do to make this course as good for you as we can. Have a great semester.